All right, I have a live stream. There she is. Hello. Welcome. First one in the door gets the best virtual seat in the house. As always. And there's Gene. Yes, we had wow. I had never been to Barrett Jackson. I haven't seen that many cars. I don't even know. There were thousands. I had no idea it was that big. We didn't see everything. There was the main tent that was like 2 football fields, maybe probably 3, all enclosed. And then there were 5 other tents that were open, full of cars. It was just, and we didn't see all of them. We did sit for a while after like 3 hours. We sat for like 20 minutes and I got a coffee and stuff. We walked for like 4 hours or longer. I checked my walking app on my phone. We did like 10,080 steps, or I don't know. It was unbelievable. I would have completely filled up my camera. Thousands of cars with pictures. There were so many things to take pictures of, I don't even know where to begin. So I just took the couple that were important to me. So the Mystery Machine, and the most important one to me was the Batmobile. It was the only one that they had there. So that was a replica that some guy built. And I was talking to these 2 older guys that were looking at it. And they said it was either at that show or another one a few years ago. And they had one of the original Batmobiles. And it sold for $4.2 million. But the guy who bid on it he had several million, but he couldn't come up with enough. So it went to the second place bidder, and he got it for like 2.3 million. So it was one of the original ones from the show. So I saw, gosh, this was decades ago. My ex and I went, I think it was the 25th anniversary of the Batman movie. And they were doing a road exhibition. So they screened the movie in a movie theater here. And they had the Batmobile and the Bat Cycle. And one other thing, I don't remember what. So these are the originals from the show. And that's where, and you get to sit in the Batmobile and get your picture taken. I don't have those. They're buried somewhere at my ex's. But I think, there was a guy there that said there were actually 3 Batmobiles for the show and the movie. So they used one for the scenes inside the Batcave where the Batmobile would turn. So that was a stationary Batmobile. They would push it in to make it look like it was driving in, and it would just stay and then turn. Then they had one for all the road scenes. And then they had a backup one in case the one out on the road scenes broke down. So I think the one that came to the movie theater was the one they used in the Batcave. But it was one of the ones in the show. And I don't know which one that was that those 2 guys saw it go to auction, but so it got 2.3, I think, million. There were some unbelievable cars there. High-end, you name it pretty much. The only thing I didn't see was a Stutz Blackhawk, and that's one of Elvis's cars. Across the street from Graceland is where all his cars and Lisa Marie, his plane, and everything is there. And that black Stutz Blackhawk is there. So I was looking for a Stutz Blackhawk. I think I would have seen it. I would have traded any car there. I don't care how much it was worth, how cool it was for that Batmobile. There is nothing like walking up and seeing that thing. It's just the most savage looking car on the planet. And while I like the Batman movies, the newer ones in the last 20 years, none of those Batmobiles do anything for me. I mean, they're all tricked out and they all that kind of stuff. There's nothing like that original Batmobile. And I mean, people were just congregating, taking pictures. It still completely captures the imagination and the eye. So the only thing this was a replica somebody built. The only thing this one, and you look in the pictures I sent you, Amy, this didn't have labels. Like in the original one, it said like bat this, bat release, all inside the cockpit. So this didn't have that, but it looked, the color and the bat emblem on the doors. God, as soon as I saw that thing, I was like, oh my God, I just took off and went right to it. And then I found the Batcycle, just somebody built that one. It wasn't the original. And I just happened to see it just walking around. It was really cool. That place is immense. I cannot believe how many cars are there. It was just unbelievable. Yeah, so it goes all the way through, I think, Sunday. So they were auctioning today. Let me get caught up. Gene, yay, Z's here. Happy hump day. Happy wind down Wednesday. Yeah, it was bat-tastic, all right. I didn't see a bat phone. You can zoom in on the pictures I sent you. The one in the show had a bat phone, I just remember. Because they would call Commissioner Gordon while they were on the road. Kev says, they had a story in the news. This amazing, they're supposed to sell almost 100,000 cars. Well, there weren't 100,000. There were thousands. But they did have some, I looked earlier, that sold for over 100,000. I think that's what you meant. Yeah. We saw a truck that sold for 88,000. Just as it just finished the auction, they were pulling it out. So I think that's the most expensive one I saw. What I didn't realize is that there were 5 covered tents that are open, also full of cars. And as soon as they sell, they bring them in there. And they're in numbered slots, and they say how much it went for, and then it's sold. And I saw some really nice, because I have a 2014 Mercedes. They had some really nice Mercedes, Maseratis, and everything that went like very reasonable. And really clean, nice cars. Some Mercedes that went for like 13,000, 17. I mean, that's nothing. I paid 21 for mine. It's a 2014. But I got thinking, so I think that's a place where people go to buy used cars. You can bid and get a better price, perhaps, than you would if you just buy it out of the open market. So anyway, I'm going to sleep tonight, man. I'm a little sore and I still do power walks 2-3 days a week, but all that walking around, and it's not just concrete, but it's really hard surface. So it was still great. Amy says, agreed. Kevin, I feel the same way. Iconic is an understatement. Yeah, that Batmobile, if you grew up watching that show, there's no car in there, no matter how cool they were. The Mystery Machine, there was 2 of them. Those were pretty cool. They were really neat. There's nothing that absolutely captures my attention like that Batmobile. There's not a car in there. And it was so awesome. I saw the movie one at a World of Wheels show a long time ago. Yeah. So there were 3 for the show and the movie I was just mentioning. One was a stationary one that just turned. They would just push it in to make it look like it drove in. So they had that one. They had one for the open road sequences, and they had a backup in case the one they used for driving didn't work. So this one today was a replica somebody built, but it was every bit as cool as it looked just like it. And he said someone and the bicycle years ago. Oh yeah, I bet where Adam West was. George Barris. Yep. That was a Ford Futura or something. It was a concept car, the original. They took that and made it into the Batmobile, and then made 2 more replicas. So yeah, pretty awesome dude. All right, welcome. In all the years, it's the first time I've ever been to Barrett Jackson. They had almost the only thing, like I said, I didn't see is the a Stutz Blackhawk like Elvis's. That Blackhawk is next to the Batmobile is probably the coolest car I've ever seen. It's awesome, and I got to see it, the actual one, where all the displays are across the street from Graceland. So on both my trips. So welcome. Let's get some music going. Good to see all of you here. I wasn't sure if we were going to stay and not make it back in time, so I was gonna put a post up saying I'm not gonna make it back in time to play, but I was back home by 5:30, so plenty of time. Good to see my tribe. Let's open with a little of my buddy Steve Poltz. Oh, I love everything about you, and I love the way you comb your hair, and I love the way you sashay in the room. Your perfume lingers in the air. I love everything about you. Whoa, about you. And I love the way you lick your lips, dear. You got fireworks in your head. And I love the way you bring me water when I'm thirsty in your bed. I love everything about you. Whoa, about you. You were sure to kiss my angels. Just look at the freckles on your face. You've got the devil in your eyes. You disappear without a trace. Well, I love sneaking up behind you when you're looking in the mirror. The way your eyes lock into mine, dear. Without guilt and without fear, I love everything about you. Whoa, about you. What about you? All right, kicking off this edition of Wine Down Wednesday. Sip 'em if you got 'em. Good to see you here. I just remembered maybe close to a month ago on YouTube there was a video short, and this guy built a Batmobile replica to spec. I mean, it was awesome. And he was selling it for, I think, 1 point something million or $1 million. And he pulled it out of a storage unit. He had a big storage unit. And this thing, it must have used propane. It had the flames out of the back. I mean, it was so cool. Yeah, so I enjoyed seeing that one today. That was there was a lot of cool stuff there. That was the best thing I saw all day, and it was worth it. It was the only one too. They did have several 78 and 1980. Well, that was the model, but they were Smokey and the Bandit Trans Ams. They had a couple others too that were just of that year that were like the kind of copper color and everything, but they had two side by side that, and they had the movie posters, so they were like special edition that somebody had customized to look just like the one in the movie. So those are pretty cool. The T-Top Smokey and the Bandit Trans Ams were awesome. Still not the Batmobile. The two mystery machines that they have from Scooby-Doo, really cool. Still not the Batmobile. When the rain is blowing in your face and the whole world's on your case, I would offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. The evening shadows and the stars appear, and there is no one to dry your tears. I could hold you for 1,000,000 years to make you feel my love. I know you haven't made your mind up yet, but I would never do you wrong. I've known it from the moment that we met. There's no doubt in my mind where you belong. And I'd go hungry, I'd go black and blue, I'd go crawling on the avenue. There ain't nothing that I wouldn't do to make you feel my love. Storms are raging on a rolling sea down the highway of regret. The winds of change are blowing wild and free, but you ain't seen nothing like me yet. There ain't nothing that I wouldn't do. Go to the ends of the earth for you. Make you happy, make your dreams come true, to make you feel my love. Oh, as I often introduce, that's a Garth Brooks arrangement of a Bob Dylan song from the Hope Float soundtrack, performed by Moi for my tribe. Uh, any new check-ins? No? All right. Heading up to San Francisco for the Labor Day weekend show. I've got my hush puppies on. I guess I never was meant for glitter, rock and roll. And honey, I didn't know that I'd be missing you so. Come Monday, it'll be alright. Come Monday, I'll be holding you tight. I spent 4 lonely days in a brown LA haze, and I just want you back by my side. Yes, it's been quite a summer, renting cars on the westbound trains, and now you're off on vacation. Something you try to explain. Darling, it's I love you so, and that's the reason I just let you go. Come Monday, and it'll be alright. Come Monday, I'll be holding you tight. I spent 4 lonely days in a brown LA haze, and I just want you back at my side. I can't help it, honey, you're that much a part of me now. Remember that night in Montana, we said there'd be no room to die. I hope you're enjoying the scenery. I know that it's pretty up there. We could go hiking on Tuesday. With you, I'd walk anywhere. California has worn me quite thin, and I just can't wait to see you again. Come Monday, and it'll be alright. Come Monday, I'll be holding you tight. I spent 4 lonely days in a brown LA haze, and I just want you back on my side. I spent 4 lonely days in a brown LA haze, and I just want you back by my side. Man, I haven't done that in a while. I'm starting to. I almost went to the 3rd verse in the middle of the 2nd one, and then I lost a couple chords there at the end, but I got it back. Some of these I need to stay up on practice more a little bit. Well, that's 2 out of my OCD set. So let's do the 3rd one. Just because as I did 2 of them, I have to do the 3rd one now. I'm stuck on you. I got this feeling down deep in my soul that I just can't lose. Guess I'm on my way. I needed a friend, and the way I feel now, I guess I'll be with you till the end. Guess I'm on my way. Mighty glad you stayed. I'm stuck on you. I've been a fool too long. I guess it's time for me to go on home. Guess I'm my way. So hard to see that old man like you could wait around for a man like me. Guess I'm on my way, mighty glad you stayed. Whoa, I'm leaving on that midnight train in the morning, and I know just where I'm going. I've packed up my troubles, man, I've thrown them all away. 'Cause this time, little darling, I'm coming home to stay. I'm stuck on you. I have this feeling down deep in my soul that I just can't lose. Guess I'm on my way. I needed a friend, I know what I feel now. I guess I'll be with you to the end. Guess I'm on my way, mighty glad you stayed. Oh, there's a little Lionel Richie song rounding out my my OCD set of 3 songs that once I play them, I usually almost always need to play them together, just for reasons unknown. OCD, obsessive compulsive. Amy says, nice, thank you. All right. No new check-ins. Just like to make sure I don't miss anybody. When the stars line up and you catch a good break, and people think you're lucky, but you know it's grace, and it can happen so fast or a little bit late. Timing is everything. You know, I've had close calls, it could have been me, and I was young when I learned just how fragile life can be. I lost friends of mine, guess it wasn't my time. Timing is everything. And I could have been a child that God took home, and I would have been one more unfinished song. And when it seems a rhyme is hard to find, that's when one comes along just in time. Well, I remember that day when our eyes first met. You ran into the building to get out of the rain 'cause you were soaking wet. And as I held the door, you wanted to know my name. Timing is everything. And I could have been another minute late. You never would have crossed my path that day. And when it seems true love is hard to find, that's when love comes along just in time. You can call it fate, destiny. Sometimes it really seems like it's a mystery. You can be hurt by love or healed by the same. Timing is everything, and it can happen so fast or a little bit late. Timing is everything. As my friend Steve Flowers used to say, I believe that's true, and so do I. All right, no check-ins. As always, not because I'm lazy, but I'm already just caboed here in the 5th fret. So let's do a little Bob Schneider, a friend of Steve Holtz's, from Austin, Texas. This little song he had on his first album, which I love. Soon was a pilot in the nationally known Amazing Ladies of the Outer Ozone. She didn't have no kids, she didn't have no time. She was a woman of her word, she was a fighter of crime. She looked good in the hatch and a natural way. With tools and no car, she went to UCLA. And everybody said she was as crazy as a loon. When she was a girl, she'd spend every afternoon sitting in her backyard pretending to be a fighter ace in the Japanese military. She liked to make up her mind, she kept her feet in the air. She wore her heart on her sleeve because she found it there. It was all well and good until she met this young man. A young pilot named Steve with a beautiful tan. He spoke English and French and he swam like a swan. Had a mouthful of teeth, no more style than Cezanne. He could talk to the bees, he could breathe in the air. He wore his heart under his sleeve because he found it there. And they'd sit in the trees and they'd talk through the night while the blind moon swam in the pale starry light. They talked and they crowed and they told what they knew. It was better than beer, it was all strange and new. There was grass all around, it was black up above. It was more than hell no. It was something like love. And I don't know why life, it seems to be so hard for dreamers like you and me. When love is love, is everywhere. Oh, I love that little song. Some Bob Schneider from Austin, Texas. Let's slide up 1 fret to the 6th. Oh, Amy gave me some sunglasses. Thank you. I started playing this little Minnie Driver song from the movie release probably 20 years ago, close to it, of Phantom of the Opera. So I like this little song. Child of the wilderness, born into emptiness, learn to be lonely, learn to find your way in darkness. Who will be there for you, comfort and care for you? Learn in the world that are arms to hold you. You've always known your heart was on its own, so loud in your loneliness, child of the wilderness. Learn to be lonely, learn how to love life that is lived alone. Learn to be lonely, life can be lived, life can be loved alone. Oh, I love that little song. Ah. Okay. All caught up. No new check-ins. All right. I'm just moving this set along. I guess we're doing some movie show tunes. So that's from Phantom of the Opera. I haven't done this one in a while. This is from Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. A gentle breeze, Hushabye Mountain, softly blows lullaby, babe. It fills the sails of boats that are waiting to sail your worries away. It isn't far from Hushabye Mountain, and your boat waits down by the quay. The winds of night so softly outside, soon they will blow your troubles to sea. So close your eyes on Hushabye Mountain, wave goodbye to cares of the day, and watch your boat Hushabye Mountain sail far away from the lullaby, babe. So close your eyes on Hushabye Mountain, say goodbye to cares of the day, and watch your boat from Hushabye Mountain sail far away from lullaby, babe. Oh, I haven't done that in quite a while. Oh, some back-to-back show tunes from Chitty Chitty Bang Bang and Phantom of the Opera. Maybe we'll do some more. Kels is here. Welcome. Good to see you. I think I heard this one yesterday. From Elvis's first movie, originally titled The Reno Brothers. Because Elvis' character and his older brother, who just came home from the war, their last name was Reno, but they changed it to Love Me Tender. Love me tender, love me sweet, never let me go. You have made my life complete, and I love you so. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. For my darling, I love you, and I always will. Love me tender, love me long, take me to your heart, for it's there that I belong, and will never part. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. For my darling, I love you, and I always will. Love me tender, love me dear, tell me you are mine. I'll be yours through all the years, till the end of time. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. For my darling, I love you, and I always will. Gene says, Jack Frost, guess what? Before I capoed up to the 5th fret and started playing, I was thinking for a moment I should capo the 2nd fret and play that Steve Poltz song, and then I just skipped it. And I guess I skipped it so you could ask me and I could tell you that story. Many times here, my muse works both ways. She'll nudge you for a request that I was thinking about, and usually within like a song or two. You can say you're coming back, you can say you're leaving. Wish you would let me know so I could stop my grieving. And if the road come back to haunt me, am I gonna to not know? The sky come back to taunt me, am I gone and I'm feeling low? Gone and I'm feeling low. Don't talk of things that you don't understand. No, don't discuss what you don't know. It never did you any good, no. Don't leave your things where you got baggage hanging around. It only makes it hard to walk this town. You can say you're coming back, you can say you're leaving. Wishing you would let me know so I could stop my grieving. And when the clouds roll back, I think of you. The springtime makes me grin. And every time I turn around, you're leaving again. You're leaving again. You're leaving again. Leaving again. Leaving again. All right. By request, some Steve Poltz. Our buddy Steve, from the soundtrack to that Michael Keaton movie, Jack Frost. And since Kel's checked in, and I accompanied her on this about 9 or 10 years ago, I think, and one of my other classmates, so I just slid up from the 2nd to the 3rd fret. The late great Townes Van Zandt penned this little beautiful song. If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me and ease my pain? If you needed me, I would come to you. I would swim the seas for to ease your pain. Now in the night for long, all the morning's born, and the morning shines with the lights of love. You will miss sunrise if you close your eyes, and that would break my heart in two. Ladies with me now, since I showed her how to lay her lily hands in mine. Looked and little green, she's a sight to see, and a treasure for the poor to find. If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me and ease my pain? If you needed me, I would come to you. I would swim the seas for to ease your pain. Woo! All right. Well, it was chilly when I started in here, but this Mac, between this 27-inch Mac, iMac, and my body heat, I'm sweating. It's okay though, I've got some good blood flow going. Since I'm also cabled here on the 3rd fret, let's do a little JT, little James Taylor. Yesterday morning, they let me know you were gone. Suzanne, the plans they may put an end to you. I woke up this morning and I wrote down this song. Just don't remember who sent it to. 'Cause I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you again. Won't you look down upon me, Jesus? You gotta help me make a stand. Just gotta see me through another day. My body's aching and my time is at hand. Just won't make it any other way. But I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you again. I've been walking my mind to an easy time, my back turned towards the sun. Lord knows when the cold wind blows, it'll turn your head around. Where there's hours of time on the telephone line, I talk about things to come, sweet dreams and flying machines and pieces on the ground. And oh, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. And I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you, baby, just one more time again now. Thought I'd see you one more time again. Just a few things coming my way this time around now. Thought I'd see you, thought I'd see you again. Na 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 na. Oh, never a bad time for some James Taylor. Oh, we are closing in. I got time for one more song, and again, not because I'm lazy, but I'm already capable here on the 3rd fret. So I have a little of the Elder and Wiser Bruce we'll play. A perfect bookend to this Wind Down Wednesday. Mike's in the house. Says, JT, nice, thank you. Amy says, sounds great, thank you. We said we'd walk together, darling, come on, May. That come the twilight, should we lose our way? If as we're walking, a hand should slip free, and I'll wait for you. Should I fall behind, wait for me. We swore we'd travel, darling, side by side. We'd help each other stay in stride. But each lover's steps fall so differently, and I'll wait for you. Should I fall behind, wait for me. Now everyone dreams of a love less steps clear that the other may see. Now I wait for you. Should I fall behind? Wait for me. Now there's a beautiful river in the valley ahead. Beneath the oaks by, soon we will be wed. Should we lose each other in the shadows of the evening tree? I'll wait for you. Should I fall behind? Wait for me. Yeah, I'll wait for you. Should I fall behind? Wait for me. Darling, I'll wait for you. Should I fall behind? Wait for me. Yeah, I'll wait for you. Should I fall behind? Wait for me. All right. Oh, perfect song to end this Wind Down Wednesday set with. Thanks for checking in. As always, my tribe, so grateful to see you here. And thank you for giving me an audience to sing to. Amy says, sounds great. Gene, thanks so much for the lovely evening song. Thank you all for checking in. My pleasure playing, and thanks always whenever you're able to. It's a gift to have everybody here. Z says, thanks. So with Mike joining us tonight, it's Ohio, Amy in Ohio, Michigan, and the rest of us down here is in Arizona. So that's our little heart love triangle tonight. So far, I've not found a time where I couldn't make at least some kind of a heart out of that. So I always look forward to that. You're welcome, Z. You're welcome, Amy and Mike. Thank you all for checking in, and as always, namaste. The divinity in me recognizes and honors the divinity in you. Thanks for keeping yourselves healthy, keeping those immune systems bolstered up. Enjoy what's left of your Wind Down Wednesday. As we slide in toward the end of the week, I will be back on Friday, same bat time and channel, 7 p.m. for Fiesta Friday. Have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you next time.